I mean, I was hesitant to interrupt the flow of the meeting, but I want to make sure that all voices are heard here. And before it began to conflict with my schedule, I attended those ad hoc planning committee meetings and was involved in this process. And as I think we all share right now, it is difficult to distill down our thoughts on such a huge topic into a soundbite that I can give you right now, because there's a lot going on. But what I can tell you is that, number one, the merger is a very bold idea, and thank you, Marianne, for putting in so much work on this at the time that you have, because it is really a momentous idea, and it really is a revolutionary idea, and I think all of the benefits of it that we've talked about are true and accurate, and it could be a precedent-setting event if we were able to do something like that, and I think there's huge benefits to it. I think that the motion that Matilda is talking about is really important. When we go to talk to the county, if we are not able to show them a plan that goes further than the merger, because there's a lot of things that need to fall in place to make that merger happen, I think that would possibly be a really big mistake, because I can tell you, I have a feeling that if an RFP was put out by the county, everybody that applied for that, everybody that made a proposal, certainly would have that budget. Everybody that sent in a proposal would know what they were going to do for that period of time. And if we only go to the county with the proposal for the merger, it would possibly be a mistake. And I understand that there is some information in a 2-year plan that is probably really sensitive, that probably says that me and a lot of other people don't have a job anymore, and that's probably why we're not all sharing it and looking at it like we are the other information. But that's the reality of what we're going through right now, and that's just what it is. And everybody that works on staff here that I know of, we don't do it because we come here for our paycheck. We do it because we believe in what we're doing, absolutely. And as a senior at UCSC, when I did an organizational analysis of community television, that was my conclusion, is that to have a successful organization like this, you need employees that do it because they believe in the mission. And right now, I can tell you, there's no way that anybody that applies for that open RFP isn't going to have that budget that says, this is what we're going to do with a zero operations budget. And if that's what we need to do, that's what we need to do. But I am fully in support of saying that we need to present both of those options and say to the county, we have this one really great revolutionary idea that could change the way that we all do this. If that can't work, we also have another way of doing this, because we are a capable organization that has carved out a role for ourselves in this community over the years that is meaningful and that people have an expectation of. And we want to continue doing that. And I think that we are all in agreement of that. And the last thing that we want is for an RFP to go out and all of this to be done by strangers who have no idea what we've meant over the years in the community. So I think that regardless of how difficult it is for some people to hear or what it takes to do, I think the most prudent path forward is to have both of those plans ready, because the last thing we want is to go to the county and they say, well, that's a great idea, what else do you have? And we say, that's all. I think would be a mistake. And thanks again. This is, I mean, years and years of board meetings and things that we've done. There's never been a 30-minute period like what we're going through right now. So this is really important, and thanks for the hard work and discussion that everybody's having.